Man, I got to go through this again. I got to go through this again. Today marks the ninth year of going through my late wife anniversary of her passing. She died the 28th of 2016. We were married on my birthday on November 13th, 2014. I can't even get it right. And so I'm doing the memorial segment once again for the one that was supposed to be Queen of Big D Country, President of Big D Country. As you know, and if you was an OG of Big D Country before YouTube decided to run amok and caused me to stop playing music on my podcast. Yeah, I used to play music on my podcast from up and coming artists, but that's not the case anymore because with the copyright strike, YouTube forced me to stop playing music. And because I'm not a big show because I can't afford, to pay, I guess, like private companies that pay royalties for, to play songs on the station. Even if artists wanted to be interviewed and played their music on the show, I can't because YouTube won't allow it, unless it's copyright free. So, but as you know, my late wife was the co-host of the show, and and an account that's no longer there. We did film a couple of shows on the podcast, and she had a funny joke. We had a funny joke when we was doing. I think I was doing the NFL pickup with her, or something to do with the NFL, or something where we're talking about Tom Brady, and my beef with the Patriots. And the funny joke was she was going to give me a Patriots jersey or something like that. You know, uh, and some of you other know my other funny memories where I was trying to defend my wife. I was talking about my mother-in-law at the time that when she was alive, where I was defending her and talking about taking my wife on the trip. She deserves a honeymoon. She deserves a honeymoon. I don't think she had the honeymoon from her first husband. And so in the middle of that, I accidentally said, now, mind you, she was at the bathroom at that time. So, but she still heard a little bit of the conversation, which I don't know how, because what happened was should have been a viral YouTube video. And so I said, she's my husband. And all of a sudden, all you hear is complete, utter laughter coming out of the bathroom. That's all you heard was complete and utter laughter. I was like, what the? I was like, well, I'll say this to everybody. I was like, what the hell is she laughing at? And then she told me, and then we both, and then all three of us winded up laughing. So it was like, it was really fun time all around. I had a couple of good stories about my late wife. Um, a lot of my favorites always involved her late husband. I don't know why, but the way she described it was so freaking funny. I mean, it just never ended. I mean, I would have a whole comedy show based on my late wife and the stories that she told about her late husband. No joke, not lying. So one of the joke was when she told me it was the first night there when she told me that her husband always pushes her off the bed. I don't know why she was always saying it's so funny, but I was like ended up laughing. I was like, why is she why is she telling me this? And it was like just I was just gone. I was just gone from laughter. And another story that she told me about my late about whoa about her late husband. Um, that she she and her mother and the late husband went to the hospital. I guess I don't know what happened, but either the late husband had to go to the hospital or something happened where he got lost trying to find him. Oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. They was waiting for him. He had to go to the hospital, and they was waiting for him. That's what it was. That's what it was. I was trying to remember the story, but he kept getting lost trying to find him. I think he circled around them or something happened where he couldn't see them. It was like 4 or 5 times that he went right past them. And the way the story was told was like so funny that it should have been on YouTube. It should have been. I mean, matter of fact, she should have had a podcast before my podcast came along. Yeah, and she always loved it when I sing, and also when I act like paramation. You know, when they do the opening argument, and I'll be saying something like, "Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client is innocent of all the charges. My client was not at that store, that Walmart. My client did not take laptops that were worth $1,000 at the Walmart had claimed. No, the store has thousands upon thousands of people coming in daily, and sometimes they might have the same shape of the client, the same build as the client, and sometimes my client also will wear the same outfit, but it definitely was not my client. You will see witness testimony on both, not only from my office and also from the Walmart store, but you will clearly tell that my client was not the one that took from the Walmart the $1,000 computer. You know, I would say something like that. Not, I was just using it as a example. But she was entertained like that. She was entertained. She was definitely entertained like that. But anyway, uh, now I did have to wind up singing her favorite or one of her favorite artist song, Elvis. But I'm not gonna sing that. I'm not gonna sing it. I can't even stomach to sing that right now. I can't even do that. But I love I hate days like this. My first flashback that I saw last night was with everything all began like I was in college. And how funny! I missed the last time I was in a different college when this all happened. I was at a different college, but how funny, how very funny that this happened on the 9th year anniversary that I'm back in college. Okay. I was in one college, she was in another college. And then after work, I guess we was turning in for bed. And the flashback I was seeing was I was noticing something was off, that my wife wasn't breathing. I panicked. I called 911. And the next thing I know, I was in the room after they, I was in the front room after they came. And, you know, I was the cops and they were trying to calm me down because I was freaking out. And then my wife got revived, yes. But then I was having a flashback off and on throughout the night about the whole incident. You know, the police even had to calm me down because they knew it wasn't my fault. I kept saying, "I love my wife. I love my wife. I don't want to go to jail." And they said, "Calm down. It's not your fault. It was a medical. It was a medical. It was a medical situation." They just trying to calm me down. Yeah, they literally tried to kept calming me down because I was like, I was I was being destroyed. I was literally being destroyed. Okay. Uh, we only have one wonderful year of marriage together. One. I love my late wife, and it shows when I keep doing anniversaries every single year. I sing during them every single year. I didn't want to do it because I was like, wind up crying. I know I cry on the inside because I don't want to get. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get up the days like today. And I'll be crying on the inside every time, every time, every time. And I never forget when I was going back to the car from the homegoing service. I nearly tripped because of the emotion. Actually, literally, actually fell on the way to the car because of the emotion. And I actually cried when I gave the eulogy. Because usually the last person to speak usually get the eulogy, and I thank the family and friends for coming. And I was told not to sing because I was going to sing during the eulogy, but I was told not to sing because it was going to be emotional because the people felt the love that I had for my late wife. The people felt that. The people felt that. This I now decree on this day that August 28th will be forever known as Teresa Deno Porter Day, the original queen of Big D country, the original first president of Big D country. I shall now end this special with the Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On." I know I usually know how to sing it, but I just want to make sure I get it right because it is an emotional song. It was played on Titanic. So here we go. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever. and on. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, may I please have a moment of silence for the memory of Teresa Denell Porter? Please. Thank you very much. Teresa Denell Porter, one final message for today. I'll always love you. I don't know why I'm singing this little part, but. And I will always love you. I will always